Welcome back. Good to see you again. It's been a while. Look at these caterpillars. There's loads of butterflies around here. Got face recognition in. I'm not sure if it'll recognise a caterpillar's face. Yeah, these will all be butterflies, and there's loads of them. I'm sure we'll see some on this walk. So yeah, and hopefully this camera's going to be alright. So welcome back to the channel, my friends. It's been a while. I haven't done a proper video like this since Pattaya, since I did that 5G video, which I thought it was like a very important video in Thailand, you know. But I tried to look it up to show somebody here, and it was very hard to find. It's a great job, YouTube. You know, I think it's so important that people know why they're getting sick and radiation poisoning and being microwaved, but it's just to hide that from everyone. Good idea. I suppose if you're trying to wipe everyone out, then it is a good idea. So anyway, I digress. I am currently at, if you remember those caves where some cavers got stuck in Thailand, I think I'm there. So we're only 20 minutes away from my apartment. I mean, it's quite a beautiful place. I've just got here now. I forgot the name of the place. But I'm sure we'll see it on our way around. And just ran out of water, and it's about 37 degrees. So I'll have to keep it relatively brief because I don't want to pass out. I've had a Pocari Sweat, which is this Japanese Gatorade, and that should keep me going. So yeah, so I think since the last video, for my friends who would be interested, I did a runner from that apartment and lost 1 month's rent as opposed to 2 months. Well, 1 month's bond as opposed to 2 months bond. It's lost about £600. But now I'm in a place called Mae Sai, which is the northernmost town in Thailand, I think. Here we are, look at this. And yeah, it's got these big caves. This must be where those cavers got rescued. I think Elon Musk sent some equipment to rescue them, you know. Well, whether it's true or not, I don't believe anything I read, but but yeah, that's what was in the news. Here we are. So it must be at Doi Nang Non. Doi, I don't know. Joy My, definitely Nang Non is in the name. Doi Nang Non. Oh, and it's we're really bad weather last year, so you see it's all flooded here on these pictures. So well, they look photogenic, like they've been photoshopped. But anyway, it did flood a lot last year. So I've ended up moving apartment. That's another story to catch up on. I think it'll be cooler in there, so let's go in there. See a lot of loud tides. Yeah, so I did a runner from the apartment. I got a job as an English teacher here in Mae Sai, which pays 40,000 baht a month. Oh yeah, it's busy here. It's like a wedding on or something. Sawadee Krap, how are you? Sawadee Mai. Oh, wait for this picture to be taken. So yeah, it's about £1,000 a month. Oh, this face track's struggling. Come on. There we are. So it's about £1,000 a month, and which doesn't sound like a lot, because I'll be doing about 45 hours a week. 20 hours of those are teaching, and it's relatively, well, it is new to me to be teaching like 14 kids at a time. We only have the books and resources for one lesson, or I do, for one lesson, so 1 hour out of 20 hours so far. My classes start on Friday, and it's very hard to prepare with no material. So let's go in here, eh? Mind you, when I turn it around, it ends up losing me, doesn't it? Doesn't matter. Okay, cab. So yeah, let's have a look. Actually, looks pretty cool. Hopefully the camera doesn't do some rad shit. It's going to be looking for a face, but as you can see, we're going big into a cave here. Me and a friend went into an amazing cave in Vietnam. And this one's looking pretty cool as well. This looks huge. So, probably end up echoing a lot in here as well. Oh yeah, you won't be able to see me. I never thought of that. Oh well. Oh, you're missing out, not seeing my handsome face. Yeah, no, you can't see a thing, can you? But at least it's cool. I'll probably stand around edge for now. Now that's better. Bloody hell, that's just like professional. So yeah, I've got a job here. It's a private school. The kids are going to be between 8 and 14, I think, who I'm teaching. Well, 10, yeah. I'm doing grade 3 to grade 8. I'm teaching English, and then they've got me to teach maths and science and health and physical education as well. So I think it should be good. You know, it gives me a purpose, and like I've had a day off today. It's a national holiday here. I think it's like a Buddhist monk day, so there were no partying or anything, so no loud noise at night. Never is here. It's you know, much quieter and not them crazy bikes going past at night. So I am enjoying it so far. It's pretty good. I like Mae Sai so far. I went to Chiang Rai yesterday, where I haven't been for 12 years, and prefer it here. It's a bit quieter, but it's still got all conveniences that you'd want. So yeah, I wonder if I should go in here. Camera's going to struggle, isn't it? Let's have a look. Just flip it around again. I'll end up having a wander down here. It does feel a lot cooler in there. It's just either 37 degrees here and sunny most of the time, but it's heading towards rainy season. So when it does get cloudy, it just absolutely pisses it down. And then it's 37 degrees again. And it looks like in England the weather's been very good since I left. Apart from sometimes the sky looks like a grid. I saw a video of that from Katie Hopkins. I'll put a link to that in the description, I think. And how anyone thinks it's normal, like you don't get it here, why don't you get it here? The temperature fluctuates. A lot of people just believe what they're told completely and don't believe in themselves. It's amazing. Don't believe in their own perceptions of things. It's nice to see loads of butterflies, and you know, like I'm here because I believe I can create my own reality. A lot of people just don't believe in themselves and think, oh no, you know, I'm Joe Blogs. I have to stay and do this because that's who I am. Well, you're whoever you believe you are, because you end up, you know, creating the life that you live. So what else is there to talk about? So I'm doing my teaching. I did that runner. I flew from Bangkok to Mae Sai. Oh yeah, there still is 5G here. You know, it's just everywhere. And I was looking at it and I was thinking, looks like World War III's coming. You know, I think there's a load of food missing on the shelves in America, which was planned before. Didn't know whether that were like a moth or what. It were like black and white speckled butterfly. Oh yeah, so there's food shortages in America. The dollar's on verge of collapse. There's been that going on with India and Pakistan, where I just saw some footage of before they started kicking off. And they were like doing this dance to like threaten each other. They had like rooster hats on, and they're like kicking the legs and stuff. And I'm just like, what is going on? And I just thought someone were asleep up there then with a blanket on and lot. Something from a film maybe. Like a prop of this old film. I don't know. So yeah. Just so since I did my last video in Pattaya, I've flown from Pattaya to Chiang Rai, gone from Chiang Rai to Mae Sai, moved into an apartment, and then heard that it could flood. So then I moved upstairs, took everything upstairs, started a new job. The kids don't start till Friday, but I've been at the school and met the teachers and everything, and it's going pretty well. You know, they seem all right. They were talking about politics and stuff, and there's two Americans there now. They voted for Kamala Harris, and I just don't believe in politics at all. Government just means to control mind, and as an anarchist, you believe that everyone should just be their own governor. And if you don't believe in that, if you believe that you need someone to rule over you, then you can have that. But I'd rather not have that and have control over my own life and not have somebody tell me what to do. It's part of the reason I like Thailand. You know, there's less of that feeling, impending feeling of fear of, oh no, the government's going to crack down on me. And in England, if you get somebody like that come over, they're usually just a fat lump anyway. You know, these... like everybody's fucked everywhere, you know, not just in England, but yeah, people do look fucked in England. Here it's kind of different. People are much friendlier, but they're also dumb as rocks. Like nice dummies. Like on the way here, there was someone playing football in this heat. Honestly, it's between 35 and 37 degrees, I think. And he had a face mask on, playing football in the sun. I'm like, what the fuck? And you're more likely, much more likely, to see someone with a face mask on and no motorbike helmet on a motorbike than wearing a motorbike helmet. So it's incredible. You know, I just don't know how people have gotten so dumb. Like, how do people not have accidents all the time? And then you watch how they drive and think, fucking hell, it must be close. It's like the body kicking in. Like, they might be really dumb, but then the body, you know, the heart beats and they breathe without thinking. So it's like your hand moving from a boiling kettle, you know, and it gets burnt. That kind of thing. I think that's why there's not so many accidents. Just figured it out now. So, I think what else has been on my mind. There's not a lot of spontaneous play anymore. I think that was bothering me yesterday. As a kid, you used to just play out and live in a timeless state, and I know that how the system's created, that doesn't really happen now. Come on, camera, what are you up to? That doesn't really happen now because you get a job and everything and get more stuck in time, but it's just quite sad, really. I put this camera so it lights on my face. This is probably a good place to stand because it's not too hot. This camera has a mind of its own, but I'm just going to have to leave it, you know, we're going to have to deal with it. I only get about 60 views anyway, tops. You know, I'll do a video, like I'll just do a shitter and it gets thousands of views. But yeah, anyway, so, yeah, I just felt quite disheartened and lonesome yesterday because everyone lives a digital life now on their phones. And I've always seen, even as a kid, just like it should just be an adventure, like life should be about life. Experiencing the universe. Because we are the universe experiencing itself. I met an interesting guy and have started making friends with him. He's from Burma. Burma sounds like it's fucked. I think his parents died of disease when he was 11. He's 32 now, but I go and get something called mohinga, which is like the Burmese all-day breakfast. It's like a fish broth with an egg in it, rice noodles, but it's good, you know. It's you put lime juice and coriander in it, so I go there for me breakfast, and does these Burmese cups of tea, which are similar to English cups of tea. So it's nice to go and get a cup of tea with my mate Ye Ling. Some Chinese here and people from Myanmar, which is Burma, in case you didn't know. So I'm right on the border there, but the problem is you can't go into Burma because they're having a war. It's where the earthquake was recently. It would have been handy for visa runs because my work visa hasn't been completed yet. And apparently 10 years ago it was $10 just to go across the border and get your passport stamped and come back in for another month or two. Well, it was probably a month then, it's 2 months now, but you can't do that anymore. You've got to go to Laos because obviously they're having a war in Myanmar. Still, I think Vientiane, which is in Laos, is only 16 miles away when I looked on my phone, so I think you can go there. There's like a Chinese area of Laos where you can go to a big casino and gamble for a bit, stay in a hotel for the night and come back the day after. So it looks like I'll be doing that until my visa's done. The agency I'm going to be teaching for is based in Bangkok, and they're really on it. The school's really on it with my work visa, and I should get a Thai bank account, which will be handy. You know, it's handy to have different bank accounts in different countries, different passports, stuff like that. So, I was also thinking that I've come here to escape World War III, which seems to be on its way, and you know, you don't want to be, they call it like blackpilling or something like that, but it's just seems quite obvious. It's like being planned for a while. And you know, I end up thinking I had everything at home. You know, I had food stored, I had a water distiller, I had a generator. Was it the right move to come here? And I think it is, because it was a decision based out of not living in fear. It's more of a fearful decision to just stay there holding food, waiting for the apocalypse. And when you believe that this isn't it anyway, like this isn't, well, it is, the present moment is everything, but I don't think it ever ends. So when you don't have that fear, then you're less worried about the future. So yeah, like I sometimes get worried about what's going to happen at school, but then they believe in me, and there's some teachers who seem even more nervous than I am, and it's going to be quite difficult because they don't give us any resources or anything really, apart from for one lesson out of 20. But so I go back tomorrow. I've got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday I'm having my first lessons. I've only got 3 lessons, fortunately, on Friday, so it shouldn't be too bad. But then I'm going to have 20 hours a week. Then I'm going to be at deep end next week. But you know, I'm here because I've chose to be here. It'd be nice to teach children. You know, if I can get good at it, I'm not going to be so good at it straight away, but I'm going to learn, and I do want to get good at it. I don't want to teach them stuff I don't believe in, so if I have to, I'll just have to say, like, you know, this is what you're going to have to put in the exam, but also believe in yourself, because almost everything we're taught is bollocks. You know, if you go to a museum, you know, dinosaur bones you see, where they make a T-Rex and stuff, it's never made out of real bones. I had a friend who used to ask him, and he said, you know, they never said it. They said it's always like a plastic reincarnation. It's not real. There's just so much bullshit out there, and it's usually the things that you get taught when you're very young. You know, that's when you get your spaceman pajamas. And it's pretty obvious there's no decent evidence they ever went to the moon. There's no decent evidence of dinosaurs. Then time, I don't understand how long we've been here really. I don't believe in evolution anymore. I believe you adapt to your environment. You know, you sweat when it's hot. You get strong when you go to the gym. But then you have no in-between with species. You know, there's nothing in between a seagull and a peacock, or, you know, a sparrow and a pigeon. Surely there would be if evolution existed, or if it was real. Then Darwin was like some high-level Freemason. All these people in high levels are Jews, for anything, and they only make up what, like 0.4% of the world's population. Yet somehow 6 million died at Auschwitz. Incredible. So yeah, as I was saying, a while back about the teachers and the American ones voting for Kamala Harris. They ended up talking about 9/11. So I tried to wean my way into it being completely fabricated by Mossad by saying none of the Jews went to work that day, and then it turned out the American teacher girl was a Jew. So it was a bit of an awkward moment. But then it turned out as well that I think her mum was supposed to go to work in the World Trade Center or near the World Trade Center. I'm pretty sure it was in there. And then her dad rang her up and said, don't go to work. So I mean, even though it were kind of awkward, it kind of proved my point at the same time. Those fucking Jews. Me saying that's probably shadow ban me, so this will get about 5 views, but fuck them. Just doing the right thing, fuck them. Sieg Heil. Sieg Heil, Hail Hitler. Hitler was a man. Hitler just woke up one morning and said, right, fuck them, they're having it. Made it happen. So yeah, you gotta respect a man like that, man of values. Man who gets things done, like Joe Pesci. Count on Hitler. People are praying at this shrine where I just thought it was someone asleep. So yeah, I'll show you this again. Yeah, that shrine of Jiao Mai Nangnon. I can read Thai a bit now as well. That's what I'm going to do tonight. Practice my Thai. So I'll show you some Thai. So you see, it's a shrine of I don't know if you can see it actually. Can't. Surely you can. Anyway, it's a shrine of Jiao Mai Nangnon. That first letter in Thai is an S, and then that's an A connected to the S. That's Sa, and then you've got a squirrel licking its nuts. That's an L. Sa. I think that's Sal. J, and then it's got a high tone above it. They've got a music note, and then that's a J, and then it's got vowels surrounding it and a high tone above it. So it's like Jiao, I think. Jiao. Main, Maina, Mainang, Non. Nangnon. Oh yeah. So yeah, I'm getting better. There you go. Bit of a Thai lesson for you. Free of charge. Not happy with teaching? Dislike and unsubscribe. Camera's having a mad day. What is it playing at? So yeah, this is probably the longest walking talk I've done. So yeah, I'm all good. There we are, I think it's locked on now. I'm all good. Just plodding along. Hanging about here. It has cooled down a bit. I'll go and have a look in this cave in a minute, but it's beautiful nature. This is just right on the Myanmar border. It's like, I think these are like banana trees. You see some coconut trees every now and again. There's butterflies everywhere. It's a nice place to come to. So yeah, the only issue I've had really is the weather, where it's just so hot. It's so hot, and it's going to be out over the summer, but also very wet. My aircon doesn't work in my room, so someone's coming round at 5 o'clock to fix that. Gonna have to go in there where it's a bit cooler. So that's good. Hopefully he fixes it, because it's about 27 degrees in my room. I have these sleeping tablets which are like jelly, diphenhydramine, hydrochloride, and it's that hot that they just pop when I try and push them out of the packet. It's just so hot. It's a Russian girl who just got used to it and doesn't, she don't want to spend money on aircon. She just opens a window and it's over 30 degrees. So it's, you know, it's red hot. So yeah, anyway, I'm rambling on a bit. We're on 25 minutes. I should go in here really. It's nice and peaceful, and you got me blabbering on. So that is cooler in here though, it's better. I do like rock climbing, and this would be a good place to do a bit of rock climbing. It's time to walk down there in a minute. See what's down there. Trying to think if there's anything else to mention. See, I don't think there's any escape from World War III. I've come to like the Thai, like Myanmar, Laos border, and you can't go into Myanmar because there's a war already going on. Laos is, you know, quite underdeveloped. And Thailand is absolutely full of 5G, but there's no chemtrails. So I don't know, I might go to Japan after this year. Do a year at this school, let's just see how we get on. And Japan's an option, and also Nicaragua if I've got the money, because oh yeah, Monero's doing very well. All my crypto picks are doing very well. I suppose crypto in general has finally took off a bit. So you got Monero, Bitcoin, Sui, Solana doing very well. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna leave it there, I think. So it's quite peaceful, and I'm here, but I have to stand here because it's just a bit cooler than anywhere else. Let's have a look at these pictures before I go. Mountain biking. Okay. Oh, it'll be when that rescue team were here. But camera don't want to look at it for some reason. Look at those faces. Get face track on. Camera's got a mind of its own, but it's not bothered now. It's like tilting and shit. But yeah, big rescue mission. Looks like a movie set. It's flooded. Oh, maybe someone died, eh? Didn't even see this. It were a football team. Come on, camera, stop looking down, you freak. Maybe they came on their bikes and then got stuck. It's like a picture of a dead lad and flip-flops and a tip box. Take me hours to translate that for you. So yeah, I'll go and check out this this cave now. And I'll shut up a bit. Oh yeah, thanks very much for watching. If you didn't enjoy it, why are you here? And but yeah, no, thank you. It's good to talk. My brother said when I do these videos that it's like he gets to see me again. And like I've been away for about March, April, May. I set off at the start of February, just about 2.5 months. Come on, camera, for fuck's sake. So yeah, it's good to do, and mainly for friends, you know, if nobody else is interested. And you've got to realise, my estimate is 90% of people are incredibly dumb. Like really dumb. There was there's all these like psychological experiments done. Like COVID were one, and everyone were thick as fuck. Just doing what they knew was wrong, but doing it anyway because they were told to. They used to have a buzzer go off in a doctor's, and everyone was actors apart from one person who'd walk in. And when a buzzer went off, everyone would stand up. So then the person who wasn't an actor, who didn't have any idea what was going on, he'd stand up as well. And eventually all the actors would leave, as if they've gone into the doctor's office, and then it's just normal people walking in, and a buzzer goes off and everyone stands up and they don't know why they're standing up. You know, like, I don't know, it just shows how thick people are. But yeah, I don't want to leave it on a downer. It's beautiful here. Gonna crack on, do some caving. Hopefully I don't have the same fate as that poor young lad. And I'll catch you in the next one. Yeah, take good care. Sig heil. And I'll see you soon. I just thought I'd show you all of these caterpillars before I leave you alone. No wonder there's so many butterflies around here. They are everywhere. Never seen anything like this. Look, one's in my shoe. I don't know if you can see all of these. These are all just falling out of the tree and like landing on my head, and they are everywhere. To show people. Look at shop. Probably see them all on these bags. Just all on chairs, all on ice box. They just fall out of the trees, and they are everywhere. Look, ants are fighting them. Look, big ants are eating them here. The size of ants. Got bitten by one of these at school. It hurt, but not as bad as a bullet ant in Mexico. That were bad. But these are big bastards. Just eating caterpillars. Look, draining them. It's like a colony of big ants just eating them. That one's just hanging off. Mad. I've never seen anything like this before. Oh yeah. Oh man, it's on my head. They're all on this wall. There's so many caterpillars. Yeah, that's it really. Just thought I'd show you that. Cave were good. Oh, it's crawling at my leg, that's what. Thought it were a wasp or something. Come here, son. Here. Listen. I don't want to hurt you. Just crawl, will you? There. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you that. Take care. Sig heil. Hail Hitler, and I'll catch you soon.